Hello, it is Monday morning. It is November 5th, 2018. I am in my classroom. It is our 13th week of school. If we haven't met yet, by the way, my name is Natalie Priester. I teach middle school English learners. The class is called Academic English. My students are all in the 7th grade and I keep them for 2 hours a day for 2 years. I also have one class of web, which is a leadership elective. That's my giant class. In my blog every day, I take you in my classroom and I show you what we are working on. I put links down below to any of the documents we use. You can have them for free. I don't sell them. They're down there if you want them. And I also share bits of my home life with my double teacher family and my sweet, 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 adorable 19-month-old daughter. So in my class this week, we are actually using our System 44, which is our curriculum. We go back and forth between using our curriculum and not using it, and we are using it for the next few weeks. We are doing a unit called Guilty Until Proven Innocent in our System 44 workbook. I'm gonna tell you like our normal day-to-day what we do when kids come to my class. So first when they come in is I read aloud to them. I do a classroom book a day. And our book today is Viva Frida by Yuhi Morales. So I read the kids this book. We answer a couple questions about it, just real informal. And then I take book attendance. After that, my kids do silent reading. Each kid is reading a novel of his or her choice. I do not use their Lexile scores. The kids read books based on what they like and what is interesting. And if they don't like it, they're supposed to find a new book. So we did our silent reading and matched kids up with books. After that, we wrote in journals. Well, every day we write in journals, but after that we write in journals, and today the kids wrote a reflection about last week's big Dia de los Muertos project. Check out the old vlogs if you want to see more about that project that we did. Oh, one class when we helped to clean up some of the mess too. Oh, the room's still a mess. That's why you're just seeing the bookshelf. Anyways, after we do the reading, then we start our lesson. So then we did our whole group instruction for the unit from System 44. And then I'm taking group 1 to the back to go to a small group with me. So we do whole group and then we go small group, small group, small group. And each of the small groups is set up based on the kids' Lexile scores. So I use the Lexile scores for intervention, not to limit their reading. And that's pretty much it. Oh, in my web class, I kind of love rotations, love them. And in my web class, my co-teacher and I just decided to actually add those into web class. So we put the kids into groups. So I had a small group with me in the back and we were talking about how to build deeper relationships with the 7th graders that the 8th graders are working with. And then one group sat up in the front of the room up here and they're working on doing journals about web to keep notes about their kids and to communicate with Mr. Lahr and I, because we have over 80 kids between the two of us and it's hard to keep track. We had one group outside touching base with their 7th graders and one group was in Mr. Lahr's room next door doing a lesson that was a global about me thing. If you've been watching my blogs, we've been working on that forever. He's gonna make them finish it there. So that's all. This week should be pretty chill in my class. My goal this week is to get this messy room cleaned up and I've got some grades turned in and I've got nothing crazy fancy planned after school, just a pretty normal week with spending time with my daughter and starting to kind of get ready for Thanksgiving. So stick around, guys. See you later today. Bye. It's Monday afternoon, well, almost early evening now. Because of the time change, Nuari and I decided to head outside to do some chores to beat the darkness. Oh my God, though, it's freezing out here. Well, not freezing, we chill in Alaska, but it's cold for us, so we're going to do a little bit of weeding and we tackled some stuff in the garden in the backyard. We did a garden vlog over the summer. Hi. I don't keep up on it as much as I used to, but we have a little garden and now we're gonna try to learn to take care of this front yard too. Hi. See you later. Hello, today is Tuesday, November 6th. In my class today, our book a day, we love some Ryan T. Higgins in our class. Our book a day is Hotel Bruce. We read 2 other books by him and my students love him and his characters repeat and connect and there's dialogue. We absolutely love these books. So we took a break from our Latino books to go to one that we just straight enjoy as a story. So today, about a third of my kids are actually out because they're in an AVID class and they have a field trip today. So I had big plans and I kept tweaking them throughout the day. So it was kind of simple. We did our reading and then I'm looking over here because my board's up there. We did our silent reading and the kids are doing such a good job of finishing novels. I'm super duper proud of them. And then journal today is just a free write. We had circle. Today is election day. Like I said, it's Tuesday and every election day I ask them in circle, what are you going to do when you're 18? Are you going to vote? And then we have a conversation about voting. And then yesterday I said I was going to do a small group. No, people, I didn't get to it. Instead, I ran through, running through 3 small groups in one class period today. I'm just doing small group lesson, small group lesson, small group lesson because it supports the whole group lesson I did yesterday. And our small group lesson for today is questions about the video we watched yesterday about somebody who went to become a lawyer in order to save her brother who was in jail. So it was vocab with that and then some comprehension questions, just in like our normal start to a unit in System 44. In my web class day, it's our second day of rotations. Oh, I love them. It's so much easier. I had the group start on their journals, and then a group met with me. And then the group that met with me, I'm actually going to have be my group that I'm going to prep to deliver a lesson to 7th graders during the school day. So they're going to be my special group for the next few weeks. Today after school, I have leadership because I'm in web, so I'm on leadership for my schools, like with the admin team and the other department chairs and leaders. So we have a leadership meeting. Then I'm supposed to go to yoga, but I don't think it's gonna happen because I need to vote and that's really important. And I want to also spend time with Natalie. So the meeting plus voting and yoga, something gets cut. And I hate that yoga gets cut, but I need to spend time with my little girl because she's great. It's Tuesday evening. Natalie and I are at the middle school by our house. So I can vote. I have a vote by mail, but we're gonna drop it off. By the way, I tried to dress her all patriotic. Oh no, tutu and a moose. Hello, today is Wednesday, November 7th. Our classroom book a day is All in a Day's Work by Eve Bunting. More about this in a second. In class, after we read, we did our journal. Now for today, instead of journal, I did something I should have done a long time ago. I had my kids go to the back of their notebooks and make lists of the books that they have finished and the page numbers and gave them a rating of the books. To have them quickly get this filled out, I set a timer. I said, okay, go guys, you have 10 or 15 minutes, get all this information, look at the books, look on Google, fill it out, figure it out, fill it in. We did that. And then we played our game. I went old school. You guys know Down by the Banks? I loved it when I was a little kid. I played Down by the Banks. I've never played this game with students in class. My kids went bonkers and loved it, sang the song, got super competitive, and we laughed really hard. I feel bad for the teacher next door because I think we had too much fun. After that, we went back to a day's work, and I gave the kids a quiz, a multiple choice quiz. I gave it to them, and then I went over how to answer multiple choice questions and cross off the wrong answers and make a good judgment. I did this because I think it's next month, my kids take their big reading inventory test, and I don't give them a lot of prep of multiple choice, so we're going over those skills with them. And then in the classes, when I have time, we're playing the live quizzes game. By the way, I'm reading another book on screen time right now, and it talks about how as teachers, we should first teach them how to do things unplugged before plugging them in to give them some mastery, which is why we're doing this on paper before we switch to doing quizzes on the computer. In web, it's Wednesday, so it was easy. We did our As the Wind Blows game, and then we did our check-in circle, and then we did our Goldfish Bowl to solve a problem. Man, my kids have so many problems with their teachers not grading their late work and with building relationships with teachers. And it reminds me that the grades sometimes aren't that important to me, but they mean a lot to my kids and their parents. And so it's a good reminder to stay on top of those things. Hello, it's Wednesday afternoon. Natalie and I are watering the garden. Look, we have broccoli going back there, and I have been eating eggplant and okra and beet greens in my lunch, and they're all coming from the garden. Look at how beautiful our eggplants are. They're getting so gorgeous. Don't pull it, be gentle. Oh, it is Wednesday, November 8th. I'm coming to you live from the new blob in my classroom. I kind of think it's a little gross, but whatever. I'm just sitting here right now. I'll wash my hands before I eat lunch. Our book of the day is the Cazuela that the farm maiden stirred. I think I pronounced it right. The kids keep helping me. It's just a cute little story that has a bunch of Spanish and English words in it. And then after we read our book of the day, then my kids did their reading and their novels. I had a couple of them finishing up their little charts from yesterday with the list of all the books that they've read. And then for our journals today, I had them write about a time when they had an interaction with a law enforcement officer. So we said it could have been like a TSA agent or border patrol or a sheriff, that's what we have around here, or highway patrol, and I had them write a narrative, and then I had a few kids share after that. Our rotations day, well, first we had a whole group instruction. It was a vocab activity for our unit in our System 44 books. And then I worked with group 1 in the back, and we did a small group lesson with them while the other kids worked on the computer, our normal rotation day stuff. In web, we did rotations. I'm all about the rotations. In web, we did rotations, and I had kids doing their journals, kids with Mr. Lahr, kids outside. And then my group back with me actually had a really good conversation about, it went from like more about connecting with their 7th graders to things that they had questions about, like focusing, doing homework, and a little bit, they said they want to talk about like drugs and things. So I think I might use that time to just have like conversations with things that they just want to know about and let them kind of guide what our discussions are going to be. I'm gonna go eat lunch with my friend Dr. Kai, the one who gave me this. Her last day is Friday and I'm super sad.
Heavy.
It's heavy.
It's heavy.
Here, take this. Is it heavy? Yes or no? Hello, today is Friday. I didn't post last night, but last night my daughter and I just did errands and went to Target. That's all. Today in my class, our book of the day is Sonia Sotomayor. The students watch a video about her when they're doing their System 44 curriculum, and our current unit is about the justice system, so it was a perfect book. I also am learning my kids do not know of Latinos who are leaders, and when I ask them, they normally say the names of narcos, which are like drug people, and they like laugh about it, but then when I grill them to really say leaders' names, they struggle. So I think I'm gonna start filling them with some biographies of people that they can look up to. After we read, by the way, the kids really liked this book. After we read, the kids did their journals, and today the journal prompt was to describe where they read at home. Earlier in the year, we talked about like having nooks at home and developing like a little safe place where you can focus. And I've had a couple kids say that they still read in their nooks. I had the kids who are successful readers share their journal entries about how they do it. I seriously had one boy said that Alexa reminds him to do his reading homework, and I was like, oh my God, that's so different from when I was little and had to listen to like the actual radio with knobs to listen to anything to focus while I did my homework. And a few of them set alarms, their parents helped them, so I think that reflection's been really helpful. And then our classwork is to do our small groups, and we are following up on the word families lesson that we started yesterday in our workbooks, and while the other kids worked on the student apps. I think I might start, I have 3 groups right now for rotations. I'm considering bumping them to 2 groups maybe or something, because maybe this one might be my time management, but I think they're not getting enough time to work when we are doing the small group instruction. And web today, oh my God, there were hardly any kids here. There's a big Avid event going on across campus. I had maybe a third of my normal kids and Mr. Lahr's kids, and he's out too, but we did our rotations and I had a good conversation with my group of students. They're really having a hard time connecting with their 7th graders. So we're trying to come up with ways to build those relationships up. Today is my first day without my friend Dr. Kai. My lunch buddy left our school yesterday, and now I don't have anybody to eat lunch with. That's who I leave here to go eat lunch with, so maybe I'll take pictures of books for Instagram. I need a new lunch friend. Okay, see you guys later, bye. Hello, it's Friday. We went out for sushi with Daddy, and now we're making some gluten-free pumpkin cookies because it's not bedtime yet. And it feels like fall here finally. Oh, and we're gonna have some kombucha and read books later, right? Every night. Okay, say bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Cook?
Cook.
You gonna wait here the whole time?
Nah.
Alrighty. Nora has lost all interest in these cookies because the first 2 batches were gross. I tried to fix them. I think it made it worse. I'm trying to get them out of the oven. Not good. They look pretty, but they taste all crummy. Pinterest fail. Hello, it's Saturday night. Nora and I just did chores today. Shanta cooked us a delicious dinner that Nora loves. That's all. Hello, it is Sunday. Nora and I are at my parents' house in Lake Morena. It's in East County, San Diego, and we are playing with cousins today. There she goes.
Anna, that's so easy.
You don't want to do the.
Is the turkey beautiful?
It's beautiful.
That's so easy.
Harder.
I really have to do this.
but he's so cute. Ah! So it's Monday night, 3-day weekend, so this will be the end of the vlog for the week. Thank you so much for watching. Nuri and I are, well, she's peeling the eyes off of her cute turkey. We're about to read some books. This library book we got, she loved. We got the big one, so we just ordered her the little one off Amazon. So now she has 2 Growl Like a Bears that we are going to read. I hope you enjoyed watching my vlog this week. We enjoyed making it for you. And as always, down below there's a spreadsheet with links to all of the resources that I used in my class. It wasn't very much this week, but all the books and everything, it's all down there for you if you would like a copy. Yeah, you broke it. Poor turkey. Okay, Nori, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. If you're a subscriber, you rock. Say goodbye.
Night.
Night.